With God's help and the right promotion, it cannot miss.
Barry, what is the right promotion?
Dee, good news.
Hi, Bobby.
Hi. They delivered the linen, including 1,000 napkins, so you can quit worrying.
Oh, what a relief. This is my brother, Bob Reed. This is Johnny's cousin, Barry Ryan.
Barry.
Good to meet you.
From Chicago.
Oh, one of the Chicago Ryans, huh? Excuse me, I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
No, it's all right. I just spent an hour or so with Johnny and Maeve, and there is a difference between the Chicago branch and the Eastern Division.
Well, you got to understand that all the information we have about the Chicago cousin is a couple of generations old. Where'd that all start? Was that Johnny's aunt?
Yeah, and she was a terrible grouch.
Anything she told you about my grandfather was probably true.
Really?
Absolutely. Very, very bad news. Fortunately, I take after my mother's side of the family.
Kim? Kim.
Seneca.
Kim, what are you doing here?
Oh, please don't be mad at me. I had to see you. Just don't say anything for a minute. Just hold me, please.
What happens when 10 strangers in one house all want the same thing?
I want to be a soap star.
I want to be a soap star.
I adore arguing.
And I hate confrontation.
Woo! We're gonna have a party.
Why be rude?
I'm not gonna let anyone stop me.
I'm here to win.
Bring it on.
Who will you root for? A new season of I Want to Be a Soap Star premieres Thursday, June 8th at 11.
No, this is happening.
Abby, wait. Abby, please.
You're having sex with Frankie in the same bed that you shared with Dad.
Abby, please, wait! Abby, don't go anywhere, please! Listen to me. I know that you're in shock. Let me explain, please.
Yeah, you could say that. Big shock.
A must-see Soap Talk event.
We're celebrating the Young and the Restless's launch on SoapNet.
The Y&R cast reveals big behind-the-scenes rivalry.
We don't like each other very much.
Well, she was a tramp, and I knew it. She's very annoying.
Well, I'm a lot better looking than he is.
A special Y&R Soap Talk today at 6 and again at midnight, only on SoapNet.
How do you say so long to a period that's too long? Low estrogen 24, low estrogen birth control pill. Short periods, on average, last less than 3 days.
There are serious risks with the pill, including blood clot, stroke, and heart attack. Smoking increases risks, especially if you're over 35. If you've had any of these conditions, certain cancers, or if you could be pregnant, you shouldn't take the pill. The pill doesn't protect against HIV or STDs. Call your healthcare provider and ask for the pill with a short period, low estrogen 24, and visit shortperiod.com.
What could you do in 18 hours? Playtex's #1 bra, now in a new easy-on front close. For all-day comfort and support.
In 18 hours, I could do anything.
Help them create this summer. Create the sound of a sprinkler. Create masterpieces. Then create a clean canvas. Help them create memories. Outdoors with Crayola.
If you or a loved one was diagnosed with mesothelioma, please call the number on your screen now.
Mesothelioma is a rare cancer linked to asbestos exposure. Mesothelioma may be caused by breathing in or swallowing asbestos particles. Exposure to asbestos in mills, shipyards, or in the heating, automotive, and construction industries may have put you at risk. People living with you and even people close to you could suffer because of secondhand exposure caused by asbestos dust on you and your clothing. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with mesothelioma, please call the number on your screen for your sake and your loved ones.
If you or a loved one was diagnosed with mesothelioma, call now at 1-800-893-7993. We are standing by 24 hours a day to take your call in confidence. Please call now at 1-800-893-7993. That's 1-800-893-7993.
Barry manages a famous rock singer, Ken George Jones.
No kidding.
And they're going to be based in New York now.
So I guess the group broke up?
Yeah, that's it. We've been on the road for 6 years, and Ken was getting tired. He wants to do some composing, cut his own album, and stay in one place for a while.
Yeah?
Last tour was an absolute nightmare. We had record crowds wherever we went, but word got out that Ken was leaving. The press wouldn't leave him alone, and pretty soon stories started appearing that Berkeley Place, that's the name of the group, wouldn't hold together if Ken left. The guys started arguing, and it didn't.
Were they mad at Ken?
Oh, yeah, at first. But nobody stays mad at Ken. You'll see.
Well, I hope to meet him.
Yeah.
It's good to meet you, too. Come back again.
I will, thank you.
Honey, I gotta go. I left a folder full of receipts from the delivery. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning, okay?
You got a date?
Yes, I'm taking Faith to dinner.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
Have a good time.
Okay.
If that's possible under the circumstances. I wish he'd find someone wonderful.
Faith isn't wonderful?
Faith is boring.
And boring is not wonderful.
Listen, I'm sorry about all the reactions to your being a Chicago Ryan. I mean, it's just that to us, meeting a Chicago Ryan with no warning, after all the stories, you know what I mean?
Perfectly. And when we get to know each other better, I will tell you the good stuff. Anything that filtered east about Mickey Flannery Ryan is only half of it.
Oh, why don't you tell me now?
Well, actually, it's pretty lousy. He was a con man, not even a very good one. He was still getting into trouble when he was 70. When he was dying, my father brought him back to live at our place, and I can remember going upstairs to the smell of cheap cigars. A week before he corked off, he papered the whole neighborhood with bad checks. My mother cried for days and then made them good out of the food money, and we had to live for months on bacon and cabbage and kale.
Do you have any brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
Are you close to them?
Oh, I haven't seen any of them for 4 or 5 years.
Why not?
Business. We've been on the road.
But you like them.
Yeah.
And they like you?
I hope so.
Oh, that's good. I don't know what I'd do without Bobby. We had a bad time as kids. And I've always relied on him. And the Ryans.
And he's working for you now.
With me. Bobby does the nuts and bolts so I can be creative.
Uh-huh. You know what I like best?
What?
Those little lights on the trees outside. It's like Christmas. Ah, it's better than Christmas. It's magic. And that's what it's really all about, isn't it?
Magic?
Making people feel good. Taking them out of themselves. Promising them that this is going to be a special experience. And they're worthy of it. And you understand that. And you've made this magic just for them.
I couldn't say it like that, but that's exactly right.
Anyone can say it. You can do it. And you know what, Delia? That is power. More than money, more than sex. If you can give people magic, you can have anything you want in this world.
Oh.
What?
This is magical. That you understand what the Crystal Palace is and what I want. And nobody else, nobody who's known me my whole life has any idea what this is all about.
That's because we're connected.
Yes. I think that's wonderful.
Me too.
That's a nice dress. I don't know how it's going to go over at the movie house, though.
Would you prefer I slip into something less comfortable?
Oh, well, whatever. Well, I guess we ought to be on our way. Lim's gets a little crowded by 7.
Oh, why don't we just stay here?
Well, we got to eat.
I know. We'll sit and relax, have a drink, and I'll fix us something. I am so good at eggs.
Yeah, so am I.
Well, then I'll fix something else. I'll go check the freezer, and I'll defrost something wonderful.
Okay. No movie?
I don't know what's wrong with me, but Gold Diggers of 33 just doesn't grab me. Come on, you sit, and I'll fix you a drink. You're a scotch drinker, aren't you?
Yeah, sometimes.
So am I. Well, tonight anyway. Go. Oh, do you want soda or something?
No.
Okay. I wasn't too high-handed about the movie. You sure you don't mind?
Oh, no. We gotta keep each other company. That's the idea, I think.
That's what I say. Skull.
Skull.
I'm glad you're here. You know, a fire is so friendly when you have someone to share it with. But when you're alone, it's, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's lonely.
I know what you mean. I got a fireplace in my studio. The apartment's made out of the old front parlor of a house. I never even tried to light it. Probably wouldn't even work anyway.
Tom and I used to sit like this all the time. We practically never went out. We'd just sit, talk, read. Oh, and he had this box of wonderful souvenirs from Ireland. He loved going through them. And there were always fascinating stories about each little object.
Faith. Maybe you ought to reconsider about going out to the movie or something like that. I mean, we don't have to go to a Busby Berkeley movie, but...
Well, something Swedish, X-rated.
Well, whatever.
Oh, no. Come on, you sit down here by me. Fire.
Okay.
I promise I won't be maudlin again.
Oh, that's no problem. It's just that I promised I'd take you out. I think you ought to get out more.
We went out last week. That was us, wasn't it? Jazz concert at Riverside Church. Greenberg's afterwards. I loved it. And I loved the drive to Jersey on Saturday. You've been good to me.
Oh, that wasn't the point.
Are you afraid of me?
No.
Don't be. Don't be afraid of me or for me. Oh, I know I get depressed sometimes, and I think about Tom, but that's normal, no?
Oh, sure, that's normal. It's just kind of, I thought you'd try to work yourself out of it just a little bit.
I am. Oh, I had the most satisfying day today. No tragedies in pediatrics. Nothing I couldn't handle. And when I got home, I thought, I don't need to do anything or see anything. Just relax with an old friend. This is nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about doing the town either, if that's what you call limbs in a movie.
How was your day?
Well, it was pretty good. I like working at the Crystal Palace.
Did you have any help when Delia was out?
No, not much. It was kind of nice having the place to myself for a change, though.
Sure beats Rice.
Oh, yeah, it sure does. There's a lot of phony baloney stuff to that restaurant business. Those stuff that Johnny and Maeve, they never had to deal with. Who's going to be invited to the opening? Who's going to sit where? Dee says it's all the posh people. I can do without them. It's not real.
Is this?
Yeah, this is nice.
Will I be invited to the opening?
Oh, sure.
I don't know. Delia may give you some problems. I know I'm not one of her favorite people.
Well, if she does, I'll talk to her.
Thank you. Thank you. In fact, thank you very much.
Honey, I'm not getting out of this delicious ball.
I don't feel guilty about anything.
Do you want to know how it's all going to work?
Watch the Melrose Viewers Choice Marathon and see if your picks made the top 5. It all starts Saturday morning, May 27th at 7.
SoapNet makes watching One Life to Live easy.
The Buchanans.
When Clint Buchanan married Victoria Lord, they raised Vicky's kids, Kevin, Joey, and Jessica, and had an estranged daughter of their own named Natalie. Natalie grew up to marry Christian Vega, whose adoptive brother Antonio regained custody of his daughter Jamie from Jamie's grandfather R.J. Gannon, whose girlfriend Lindsay Rappaport is the ex-wife of Cowboy Clint. Get up to date with One Life to Live weeknights at 9 on SoapNet. This family tree is brought to you by Miracle Grow Moisture Control Potting Mix.
Can your sleek hair weather the weather? New Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Leave-In Conditioner. The fortifying system with fruit micro oils makes hair 5 times stronger and 5 times smoother with all-day frizz control. Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine. Garnier.
Throughout the years, she thought there was no solution for her dry, itchy skin. Then one day, there was. Eucerin Calming Cream. With soothing oatmeal and 24 hours of moisturization, it calms.
This is California.
We run.
We cruise.
We entertain.
We believe.
We believe in Nirvana.
We soak up the sun.
We rock the house.
We go big. Real big.
And we believe one simple thing.
That every day in California is your lucky day.
Is your lucky day.
So there's just one thing you have to ask yourself.
Do you feel lucky? Do you?
California. Find yourself here.
Imagine a different kind of foundation that's actually good for your skin. Bare Minerals is a lightweight, loose mineral foundation that covers all your imperfections while giving you the look and feel of beautiful bare skin. You'll receive 2 foundations in your choice of 4 skin tones. It's a natural SPF 15 sunblock that protects your skin from aging UVA and UVB rays. You'll also receive warmth, a very special Bare Minerals that gives your skin the natural-looking sun-kissed glow of health. And for the perfect finishing touch, you'll receive Mineral Veil, a feather-light, completely sheer powder for a flawless-looking airbrushed finish. Plus, you'll receive 3 professionally designed brushes. Just swirl, tap, and buff away the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, redness, uneven skin tone, freckles, and blemishes. Try Bare Minerals for 60 days. If you're not happy for any reason, just send it back for a full refund of your purchase price.
At DirecTV, we live for sports. It's why we bring you far and away more sports programming than any other cable or satellite provider. All the action.
Can you believe that?
All the rivalries.
Big trouble.
All the drama.
Oh boy. Oh my.
Committed to providing you with the best sports experience, bar none.
Wow. Touchdown.
DirecTV is the undisputed sports leader in television.
Kim, you get up, you get dressed. I'll wait for you in the living room, and then I'm going to take you home.
Please don't make me go.
Kim, it isn't good for either of us to prolong this.
I know you're angry. I know I've done something wrong, and I'm very sorry for it. Let me stay a little while.
Kim, no.
I don't know what I'm going to do without you. I've been walking around miserable. This afternoon, I came here knowing you were going to be at the hospital because I wanted to be in your rooms with your things around me. And I got into bed, and I fell asleep for the first time without crying since the wedding. And when I looked up and saw you, for a minute, I was so happy.
Your mother left just a few minutes ago. Didn't you hear us?
No. I must be really exhausted. I don't want to think about Mother. I don't want to think about anything. I just need to know that you love me and you're not going to send me away again.
I do love you. That's exactly why I'm going to send you away right now.
You said you were going to marry me because you were in love with me and not because of the baby. That was a lie, wasn't it?
No.
You're lying now. I'm not pregnant. You don't want me.
All right, Kim. Now just stop it. Get dressed.
All those promises you made, everything you said, you didn't mean any of it.
It's not true.
Then why won't you marry me?
For all the reasons I've already shared with you, because it's very evident that I'm just not good for you.
Well, it's just terrific for me now, isn't it? I mean, after you loved me and cared about me And you were going to take care of me. It's just going to be great when you walk out on me. Of course, it's going to make me a much better person, isn't it?
You know that I'm worried about you.
Oh, of course you are. You're so worried you're ready to hand me over to a psychiatrist to take care of all the little problems you might have left behind. Thanks a lot.
You were listening.
I couldn't help but listen, but it doesn't change anything.
No, but it's another lie. It's another small attempt at manipulation. It's another reason for believing that you're not acting in a terribly healthy way.
I know what I want, and I know how to go after it. Is that unhealthy?
No, but you see, it's what you do to the truth in the process, and anybody who happens to be in your way, that's what worries me.
But not enough to help me. I lied because I was afraid. I was afraid you didn't love me, and I wanted to marry you and be with you always. Only you didn't want that. And I don't know what to do. Because you do make me a better person. And I need you.
No, you see, what you need is you need to get dressed, and you need to go home and know that I am never going to marry you. That you're going to have a good, full, rich life without me.
No, I won't. I'm not leaving.
Oh, but you will.
No. And there really isn't anything you can do about it.
You want to bet?
No, because there isn't.
I will pick you up as you are. I'll carry you through the streets and deposit you at your mother's apartment.
Never mind, all right. Get dressed.
3 minutes.
I hate you, Seneca. You have no idea how much I hate you right now.
If that's so, I'm sorry.
Next, seduction rules the bedroom and the boardroom on The Young and the Restless. Then it's All My Children, followed by One Life on SoapNet.
Need to watch Y&R at night and don't know where else to turn? No need to panic. Now you can get your Y&R fix 5 nights a week.
I'm gonna make you the happiest woman on the face of the earth.
Catch same-day episodes of Y&R. Coming up next on SoapNet.
It's not a party, JR. Your family has something to say.
We love you. And we're here for you. But there's no way in hell we're gonna let you use Dixie as an excuse to drink.
Tonight on SoapNet, Alexis protects her daughter from a dangerous man.
Jason is my life. I am nothing without him.
He's a hitman, for God's sake.
Can't you storm me out of her life?
She'll survive if you just let her go.
Watch General Hospital tonight at 10 on SoapNet. Jennifer and Frankie get engaged. Is she ready to leave Jack behind? Be there for Days this Thursday at 11 only on SoapNet.
Men of the square table, your best friend gets dumped by a girl. How long is she off limits?
You gotta wait at least a month.
No, not a month.
Well, I was always taught you gotta wait 2 Saturdays.
No.
Or a new hairdo, whichever comes first.
You don't get it. When she's breaking up with your best friend, she's breaking up with you. Forever.
What if she's drop dead gorgeous?
Okay, 6 months.
Yeah, that's about like it.
The great taste of Miller Lite, always a good call.
Something good happened today?
I found someone to pay for me to go to college.
Go on.
Okay, now before you ask, Ma, I already checked them out. And I can get training in just about any field that I want. And besides, it's time for me to be the man.
Okay. Tell me more.
Okay, well, I was thinking about being an engineer.
Can you see them coming through the door? All the shiny ones. Jane Fonda, right? Farrah Fawcett, Burt Reynolds.
Aren't they all in Hollywood?
Sure, but they'll fly out. Once word gets around, they will be breaking down your door. And not just stars either, all kinds of big guns. Henry Kissinger, what's his name? Arthur Schlesinger, Kennedys, and the media, Roger Grimsby.
Geraldo Rivera. And Barbara Walters. I've already got a table picked out for her.
Oh, lady, you have got something terrific going.
Oh, lady. That's what Johnny calls me.
Oh, you are a lady, one of the great ladies of the American restaurant business. How about my timing, getting to the Big Apple just when all this is about to happen? Meeting you on my very first day in town.
Well, I think your timing's wonderful.
Did I do something wrong?
No, no way. Just that maybe this isn't the time or place, honey.
I used to be an old-fashioned girl, but I'm not anymore. Are you?
Old-fashioned? No, I don't think so.
I'm glad. How long have we known each other?
Oh, a long, long time.
How old was I when you first delivered papers here?
Maybe 9, 10 years.
It was such an awkward stage for me. Well, the next 5 years or so were. I was all legs, and they were about this wide. All elbows, too.
I thought you were very pretty.
You did? I thought you were a bully. Mary Ryan said you were because you used to always beat up on Frank.
Oh, well, that's until he beat up on me.
You were a bully, and I was a bookworm. Who'd ever think that we would end up in front of a fire together 15 years later? You know, I always liked you. I guess I just never thought about it.
Even though I was a bully?
I like strong men. I know that's a cliche, but it's how it is. I like you, Robert. You're supposed to say something like, you like me too.
Well, you know I do.
Tell me.
Well, honey, you know I like you. You're intelligent. No, you're fun to be with. You're beautiful. You're strong.
But am I sexy?
Yes, that too.
I like you, Robert. Let's go upstairs.
Maybe later.
No, you can stay all night. Wouldn't you like to wake up together? Would you like that?
You know I'd like that. Maybe later.
A rain check. Actually, I'm tired.
Yeah.
It'd be a big disappointment.
Faith, why don't you lie down just for a couple of seconds? Come on.
Just for a minute.
You're all right. You're all right now.
I just want it just for a minute.
Okay. Come on, lie down.
Do you promise you'll stay?
I promise.
You stay.
I'll stay.
Head to Homeroom. Catch Beverly Hills 90210 weekdays at 5, only on SoapNet.
Tropical paradise gets hit with a tropical pair of feet.
Something is in the rain barrel. We don't know what. It's gotta be a mouse.
Nothing else except the mouth.
Okay, so take the lid off.
Oh, what the heck?